with the song "Pretty Girls Everywhere,"
Right.
when you're recording a cover, what's the goal with a song like that? Because I'm assuming it's not to just reproduce the way the original was done, note for note.
Yeah, well, that song's kind of interesting because it was originally pitched to me by Aaron Neville when we took the Neville brothers on tour in the 89 maybe,
Hmm.
89, 90, something like that. Our tour was sold out, and my booking agent Danny Weiner said, "Well, the tour's sold out. Who do you want to open?" And I said, "How about the Neville brothers?" And they accepted, and we had a wonderful tour. Had jammed every night on stage and got to be real close with them, still good friends. And at the end of the tour, Aaron's told me, he said, have you ever heard a song by Eugene Church called Pretty Girls Everywhere? I said, never heard it. He says, man, you need to do that song. I said, what? He says, you need to do that song. It's right up your alley. And he sent me a 7-inch vinyl single of the
No.
song, which I didn't, I didn't have a record player. And so at the time, and I just kind of forgot about it. And I rediscovered it like 3 years later, 3 years ago, and played it and realized he was quite right. And that one we pretty much did just copy the original. Of course,
Hmm.
we had better recording techniques, so
Right.
the fidelity is a little better than the original, but basically it's just a cop of the original.
Okay. And well, that brings up because you've said in a number of interviews now that the band is better now than it's ever been, which
Yeah.
a is saying something because it's not like you guys were slouches in the past. But
Well,
B,
yeah, that might be it. That might be
right.
part of it, actually. It might not have been that good to begin with.
But well, first off, I'm curious, how is the band better? I mean, in what ways?
Good question. Choices, note choices, how to hit notes, how to save yourself in terms of a 2-hour performance, so you don't give it all away and early and so on. How to pace yourself, and just the not only note choices but rhythm choices. How not to be always kind of on the beat, but sometimes be around it and sometimes float with it and so on. It's just experience and just being settled. And I mean, I just think we were improving all the time.
Hmm.
Up until my hearing collapsed, we were as good as we've ever been.
And do you think that that can only be, acquired through time and just performance after performance after
I
performance?
do, I
Yeah.
do, I do. I mean, I think that's you just have to. I mean, experience is everything.